روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه حسرتش تو خوابمه هر یه روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه حسرتش.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world. And like, I'm in all right about now, or not all right about now, I'm not too sure. So we're going into Persia. Now, there is an Iranian artist that I've never reacted to. I've asked many times. I want to venture out into what is Iranian, what is Persian, what is the Arabic element. And anytime when I react to an artist, I get blocked. I'm like, how can I get in to find out about? Like, I react to artists from around the world. Look into my catalogue, my category. You see, it's all everywhere. I want to know another R&B, that's R&B artist, hip hop artist that's not from America or not from England. You know, I want to find that person. So I've been recommended an artist to check out, Hichkas. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right as well. I'm going to go into his about page and I will talk about more of the track that I'm going to react to. So in about page it says, Soroush, is it Lashkary, better known as his stage name as Hichkas. Nobody in Persian is an Iranian songwriter, rapper, recording producer, dubbed the godfather of Iranian rap and pioneer of Iranian hip hop genre. Hichkas' early releases combine traditional Iranian instruments and urban beats to create a hybrid genre, a combination of East and West. Lyrical Hichkas songs are full of idioms. I can't even pronounce what he's talking about there. Onomatopoeia. Okay. Smiles, alterations, assonance, metaphors, a play on folk Persian proverbs, and themes around social and cultural issues. Okay. Hichkas first, and that's what hip hop should be. And like, if he's about hip hop, we get hip hop straight right about now. Yeah. Hip hop was always about talking about the poverty issues, talking about the trodden, talking about the man just putting a foot down on you, talking about how the lifestyle is not how it is with the rich and the famous. It's talking about the hardmanship, talking about things that is not really cared in the politics world. It was a cry of noise by a monumental movement and the strength of moving forward. Somehow it's turned into hoes and bees and money and Cadillacs and all that kind of stuff. It was never that. So I'm just just anger out a little bit. So Jangale Asfalt, the Asphalt Jungle, was initially released in 2005 and was sentimental in that it was his first professional hip-hop LP to release from Iran and became a fine example of Iranian artists and culture. Hichkas also founded 012, Candis, and recording label Saamet. Hichkas is working on his highly anticipated second LP, Mojaz. So the pronunciation is not my thing. Yeah, so apologies for that. So there's a little bit of the artist. Now, the song that I'm going to react to, or the track I'm going to react to, is Har Ye Rooz, featuring Poobon. Now, in the description page, once again, nothing there. So apologies for that. All I can tell you right back now, that subscribers, he's got 46,000, really good. And he's even better, his views, especially it was released on the 7th of March, is now 237,000 views. So lovely. Unfortunately, there's no subtitles. But for me, as in me reacting to music from around the world, there's a lot more senses that kick in when I'm not understanding the language, the visuals, the melody structure, the music, the emotion that gets wrapped into it as well. So there's a lot of other senses to get locked into it, but I will be expecting you guys to find some way of breaking down or showing me or finding me a lovely route where I can understand the lyrical content, whether it be you send it to me and I'm reading it and I'm upload it, or you're giving me your insight and your perspective on the actual track. So look, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? that a man in a nest or is that a room? Just the piano and the visuals is moving as it is already.
هر یه روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه حسرتش تو خوابمه هر یه روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه حسرتش تو خوابمه
Very airy.
دوباره نخوابیدم افکار پریشون اگر دوستی وارد میشن.
Let me stop you right there. I forgot that he was a rapper. Just on the intro. I'm not too sure if he's the one who's actually singing the intro. It kind of sounds like it, but that's how powerful the intro was. He made me forget that he was actually a rapper. That he made me forget that this is actually hip hop. So you've got this amazing portrait, and it's of a human being, but you sense that it's a man. But it's just you don't know the sex of the person. And then it's sort of like in a nest, but I believe it's a womb, and or could be an eye. I don't know, but it looks like he's praying, but it looks like also he's in the fetus position. But it doesn't look like a baby. It looks like a man rather than a baby. So it could be a man wrapped in Mother Nature giving birth to a human being. And that circle represents the planet. Mother Nature. That's the way that I want to look at that. Mother Nature giving birth to a human being. Now, like I said, there's certain things that are going to be lost, the lyrical contents, but the melody structure, the piano, is only one instrument. Yeah, just the piano. And it made you feel that there was a lot more going on. And I've said it so many times, the smallest things have the largest impact. It really does. So you've got a view that has no colour, yeah? It's only black and white, a little bit grey. Well, I'm sure that is colour, yeah. And a one instrument. Powerful. Only 1 minute in. Yeah. Told you there's a lot to pick up. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Maybe forget that he's a rapper. Wow.
دوباره نخوابیدم افکار پریشون اگر دوستی وارد میشن شب میزنن شبی خون با خودم درگیر دست به گریبون از آینده ناامیدم از گذشته پشیمون ولی چه میشه کرد صداهای تو سرم نمیشه قطع دیگه چشام نمیشه تر که بریزه عشق چرا آروم نمیشه درد بدنم یخ زده دستام نمیشه لمس انگار چیزی که میخوام جلومه ولی بهش دست نمیشه زد دیگه خوشحال نمیشم هیچ جا انگار رام نمیدن پنجره اینی که ماهو ببینم این در رو باز نمیشه میخوام از درد داد بزنم زمین و گاز بگیرم شاید امشب میمیرم و فردا از نو زاده میشم فوش میدم که چرا به خودم به حسار به این که نمیشه بشه خواست به این که نمیشه بشه داشت به هرچی هست و نیست به اعتماد به چشام ولی باعث بانی یکی همه فوش و خط میشه به نظام
هر یه روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه حسرتش تو خوابمه هر یه روز یه سالمه روی در نگاهمه
This should have more views.
حسرتش تو خوابمه
It's not confusing to
چرا صبح نمیشه یه چی تو مرده دیگه وجودم خورده میشه چیزای کوچیک گنده میشه دارم سقوط میکنم ته جا نور داره نقطه میشه دستم همه جا کوتاست و میگن آدم تو خودش گم نمیشه انگار از شکم مادرم هلم دادن و فرو رفتم تو خودم غرق فکر هوا مداری یه قلب چرک دارم و نفسم حبس میکشم توی من بنده هر رو عدی رو خسته تر ادامه چه سخته باید نهره زد دیوارای صوتی بشکنم بریزم بم بشن جنگ سرد درگیری تن به تن ترس و شک معاصرم داره میشه حلقه تنگ نتیجه این جنگ یکیه یا مرگ منه یا مرگ شب میشه پوتین پاک نباشه شبا اینقدر تار نباشه زندگی هار نباشه زخمامون باز نباشه میشد این حرفا راست نباشه ولی کسی باختو به ما یاد نداده نظامون باید چشید پایین تا هر یه روز یه سال نباشه
هر یه روز یه سال من روی در نگاهم
This is like what's happening in the world today.
هر یه روز یه سال من روی در نگاهم
It's much more to meet the eye.
حسرتش تو خوابم
But that focus on the picture.
هر یه روز یه سالمه یه سال در نگاهمه هر یه روز یه سالمه یه سال
Har Ye Rooz was Solomon.
در نگاهمه
So that was Hichkas. Har Ye Rooz. Now, featuring Poobon. Now, this is a perfect example of music being universal language. Now, this song has no right to have an impact on me. None whatsoever, because I don't understand it. But yet here we are, visuals that had me drawn in and staring with my mind thinking of all different kind of things, trying to find that connection, trying to reach out towards that music, which on paper I should not understand. On paper I should not have any emotional connections to it or have some kind of feeling towards it. It should not have no feelings towards me. But we have a simple piano with those three notes. Dun, 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 dun. Those simple things had an impact. The melody structure of Hichkas and what it was doing and what Poobon was doing had an impact, had a feeling. And I couldn't help staring at the visuals, trying to have that a connection of what the lyrical content is, but also noticing and knowing the pain within the vocals, knowing the strength and pain structure within and what he's rapping about. You can still feel the emotions poured into it. That's why you had a different. Anybody who is non-Iranian, non-Persian, that will listen to this song without a clue of what's going on would have an emotional impact with this song. I wouldn't say emotional connection because they would not know why they're connecting with the song. Because there's no Har Ye Rooz. You've got to find out what Har Ye Rooz is. You've got to go into the description page and find out about the artist and what is this artist about. That he does sing for the people who have, he does rap about, he does cater for the voices who don't really have a loudspeaker. You know, he is the loudspeaker, so he will see what's going on and he will rap about that issues, you know, and make a point and stand to those issues and not shy away from those issues. So that's what I'm reading from his description page. So this was an issue. This is a subject matter. I don't know what the subject matter is, even though it says Har Ye Rooz, but I feel that Har Ye Rooz is something like knowing yourself, you know, that kind of thing. Rather than the title of the problem or title of the situation. I could be totally wrong. I'm waiting for your answers. I do need answers. I don't know what the questions are. So it's more of your insight, about more of what you want to show me, what you want to teach me, what you want to educate me when it comes to this particular artist and the point reference that he's rapping about. But what I do like so far is how I was just staring into the realms of what is him. I like the fact that he's reaching out, but on his own terms. I feel that no doubt he can speak English. I have no doubt that he could have sung this in English. But it was more important for doing this in his native skill and letting us reach out. So when we come to him, when we actually find out the door, we're willing to accept what he's going to place on us. Yeah? It's not going to be diluted. It's not going to be messy. It's going to be, there you go. You know, I feel that his music leads me to a door where I can knock on and say, there you, and it'll be, there you go. I'm not too sure if he does any hip hop tracks with a universal language, I don't know. It seems to be more of a norm now where you get a lot of fusions in hip hop. I don't mind it, but I prefer, me personally, when somebody is from that particular country rapping in native language and get that abundance of that soulness from there, that footstep there, that standard that standard schematic, so to speak, before they venture out into this kind of fusion or what the people demand or whatever. You know, if you sing it that way or rap that way, you know, you're going to get those about people, those without views. You know, it's staying true to yourself, like any hip hop artist will do. Stay true to themselves and then form that gathering after that. Very, very intriguing. And I will definitely want to find out more about this artist. But until next time, I salute you.
Har ye rooz ye